class.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you feeling today, class?
Okay lang po.
Alright. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us ask our Almighty God for guidance and to enlighten our mind. Would you please lead the prayer, Miss Angel Quale?
Yung po tayo at mananamin. Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa araw na pinagpala mo sa amin. Salamat, Panginoon, sa panibagong buhay at kalakasan, Panginoon, ng tanggap namin mula sa inyo. Panginoon, gabayan niyo po kami sa araw na ito at naway pagpala pa niyo po kami ng sapat na kanaluhan sa aming pag-aaral. Salamat po ang aming samang dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Before you sit, please pick up the trashes around you and arrange your chairs properly. Make sure that there are no trashes around you. After that, you will now sit. Our last lesson is about ICT. We have tackled about ICT. Am I right, class?
Yes.
So, before we proceed to our lesson today, I have a game. Let's have a game. And our game is called Emoji Reaction Poll. Did you get it, class?
Yes.
Alright. I will be giving you a emoji, thumbs up and thumbs down. This one is for you. The thumbs up emoji. The thumbs up emoji means totally okay or totally fine. While the thumbs down emoji is unacceptable or risky. You understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
All you have to do is, I will be throwing you some question. I will be taking some question here, and I will be throwing it to you, and we're gonna raise the emoji that suits what you feel. You get it, class? Alright. I will be giving some name. You just stand up. Miss Cheska, please stand up. Here's your question. You get a friend request from someone you don't know but with many mutual friends. What is your reaction? Right. Unacceptable or risky. How about you, class? Mr. Lu? Okay. Mr. J, Mr. Lloyd, and Miss Angel is thumbs down. How's that, Miss Angel? Why did you put a thumbs down?
Thumbs down kasi po, kahit marami akong mutual friends, hindi ko naman kilala yung tao, so it's not, reliable.
Miss Cheska, what about you? What did you do when you experienced this question?
Kapag may nag-friend request po sa akin, tapos halimbawa meron sa mga request times, pero hindi ko siya kilala. Usually, ini-ignore ko lang siya kasi hindi talaga ako yung type ng tao na nag-accept lang ng hindi ko kilala na sa Facebook.
Alright, thank you, Mrs. Ed. Next question. By the way, everyone can participate. Oh. Here's the question. Someone tags you in a flattering photo without asking. How are you gonna feel with those questions? Thumbs down, Mr. Yu. See them. Everybody's have a mutual feeling. Your friend shares a post about a job opportunity asking you to share it. Thumbs up. Your friends share a post about a job opportunity and asking you to share it. Thumbs up. Wow. Next. You get a direct message from a company offering a free giveaway but asking for details, personal details rather. Phil, I have a question, Mr. Lu. How will it affect your online safety if they get if you give them your personal details? How will it affect your online safety?
Yung sinabi niyo po kasi diba, parang may company na nag-send po ng may send po yung company na kailangan
Free giveaway.
free giveaway na kailangan po ng
But asking for personal details.
ano po, I think it can be a risk kasi bakit po mahihingi ang company na basta-basta ng personal information kasi I think pagka company hindi naman po sila din basta-basta naghihingi ng personal information like especially po ganyan po sa mga product lang. Siguro po, syempre mas magiging risky din yung kung sagutan ko yun kung may possible na papaka-hacker pala o kaya kung ano naman po yung malicious intent ng information na.
Thank you. How about you, Mr. Lloyd? What are you gonna feel? How it will affect your online safety? How will it affect?
Para sa amin po, syempre, mas mahalaga po magano ka muna, magkaroon ka muna ng mga information bago ka maniwala po sa mga message na yung mga message na matatanggal.
Alright, thank you. Let's be seated. So, that's it. Before that, alright. Before we proceed to our lesson, class, again, I will be giving you your name tag. See if everyone is present. Mr. Lorinel is Jaloy. JR. Here's your name tag. Is Angel. Your name tag is Jessica. Right. I think everyone is present today, and that's our game for today. So, what are your expectations? What do you think our topic for today is? What do you think our topic for today is? Based on your Mr. Yes?
Although nakalagay na po siya dyan, pero common na po yung idea na yung mga tanong niyo po kasi is all about risk po. So, ang topic po natin is internet risk.
Yes. Would you please try to draw this, Mr.
Yes.
Lu? Right. Our topic for today is about online safety, security, ethics, and etiquette. I have a question to ask. How can you be so sure, or how can you be safe on online? Class. How to be safe online rather? Give your opinion or give an insight on how to be safe online. Miss Angel, please stand up.
Make your Facebook private or else update your password para po hindi masyadong
That's
ma-hackers.
correct, Miss Angel. Thank you. How about you, Mr. JR? How to be safe online?
Sa ano po, yung sa personal info po is naka-private sa inyo, pero yun po, naka-private yung mga person.
What do you think are the risks if you did not make it private, your account or your personal information. Mr. JR.
Ano ma'am, nakikita po lahat ng iba, nakikita lahat ng tao, so may posibilidad na kunin nila, gamitin nila yung sa maling paraan.
Right. Very good. Again, class, if you show your full class energy and active participation, after our lesson, I will be giving you a gift from me. Let us proceed to our classroom rules first. Sit down properly, sit professionally, listen to the teacher, raise your hand if you want to speak, and keep the room clean. Now, again, you are grade 11 students, Solomon, from ASCOT, from Aurora State College. Here's our topic, tips on how to be safe online. First is, do not share your password with anyone. That's a common class. If you did not, if you share your password to anyone, there's a chance that they will steal your personal account or etc. They may steal your identity and others. Next is, add friends you know in real life. Why? I have a question, class. Why? Yes, Mr. Luke?
Kasi po wala po siyang risk. Pag mas kilala ko kasi tao in real life, parang yung safety po, mas angat kaya sa risk. Kasi kung may mga, ganyan po kasi ako ng tao na hindi ko basta-basta nag-active, lalo na po di ko naman po nakakausap in real life, tapos mag-hack. Kasi kung may possible na hindi ko naman alam kung sino talaga yung baka may nahack na pala na ako.
Exactly, thank you. Next is, do not visit untrusted website. What would be the risk if you visit an untrusted website, class? What do you think is the risk if you just click the website that you are not familiar with? Mr. Lorena.
Ano po? Ang pinaka-common na risk po niyan is magkakaroon ng virus yung pwede magkaroon ng virus yung laptop o kaya pag kinlik mo is ma-access na agad yung information mo, lalo ba yung malalakas na virus ko.
Thank you. Next is, add password to your Wi-Fi at home to make it private. That's another tips on how to be safe online. Next, install and update antivirus in your computer. Do not give personal information to anyone. Protect your identity, class, for your own good. Our next topic is, ano pala siya? Kasi pala siya ng tips on how to be safe. Ayan. That's common tips on how think before you click. How is that, class? That's a common. Miss Jessica.
Before you click ma'am, syempre, parang connected po siya dun sa mga untrusted websites po. Kasi pag pindot ka lang ng pindot online, hindi mo namamalayan na may mga viruses na nakakapasok sa gadgets mo or sometimes nagagaya ng ibang tao yung mga personal information.
Another example of think before you click is in Facebook. Let's say you have an enemy. Yes. May kaaway ka sa Facebook. And then you're gonna parinig. Magpaparinig ka, tapos magpo-post ka ng something on Facebook that is harmful, pag-isipan mo muna siya ng 100 times bago mo siya i-post kasi there's a chance na baka ang mangyayari magagawa mo is magiging cyberbullying. Makakapasuhan ka. So, yan. Think before you click. Mag-isip muna tayo bago tayo magbitaw ng mga salita. Sasakit, ganyan. Next tip or last is never post about your future vacation. Why? Why is that, class? Why are we not gonna post our future vacation? What do you
plans natin or sa mga pupuntahan, baka po kasi andun sila or may mga tao pumunta doon and may masamang gawin.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Now we have tackled about the tips on how to be safe online. Let us proceed to internet risk na hindi natin maaari nating maiwasan. First is cyberbullying. Who wants to read? Mr. Lee.
Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying happens when someone intentionally abuse, harass, and mistreat other person.
Cyberbullying, that's electronic communication that is used to bully someone or harass someone. Have you experienced class cyberbullying?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Sir Lloyd, have you experienced cyberbullying?
Yes, ma'am.
How's that? Care to share?
Yung sa ano ma'am, for example, yung mga post and pagdating sa school, yung i-print yung mukha mo tapos ipapaskis sa mga cyber
Right. Thank you. So this is the example of cyberbullying. Our next is identity theft. Miss Angel, would you like to roll this case study for your participation? Okay. Yan. Alright. Thank you, Miss Angel. You may now sit. That is an example of internet theft. That is identity theft, rather. Please read Mr. J.R.
Identity theft. Stealing personal information.
Stealing personal information. For example, on Facebook, you have posted your complete name on Facebook, and then there's someone that is jealous to you, and then that someone will copy your name, and then it become your fake identity, and their intention is not good, diba? Kasi when they steal your personal information, there's a chance that your account might get hacked, or they will do scamming using your name, your photo. That is identity theft. Do you understand, class? Next is cyber stalking. That is an example of cyber stalking. That picture. When you say cyber stalking, electronic communication is used to stalk or harass. Para siyang manghaharas ka ng, example, manghaharas ka ng isang tao. Isang tao lang yung hihaharas mo, pero kayo, marami kayo. Parang mag-blackmail kayo dun sa isang tao. Anong intention? Para humingi sila ng, for example, pera. Kailangan nila ng pera, ganyan. Bigyan mo ako ng 1 million. Ibibigay ko sa iyo ang iyong account. Ibabalik ko sa iyo. That is an example of cyber stalking. Our next is sexting. Sexting. It's sending sexual text message. Sexting is either text message, images, or videos. How's that, guys? Do you have any experience about having those sexting internet risk? Alright. Example. Example dito is sa cellphone in communication. There is an Arabic. You add friend an Arabic, And then they're gonna send image that is not appropriate, bad image or private image, diba? Humihingi sila ng mga images na gano'n. Minsan may videos, minsan sa texting naman, diba? Would you like to share your experience, Mr. Lurimen?
Ay, meron po yung ano pala, tawag ng elementary kami. Which is yung mga klase ko na, may kapag yung circle po namin, may kalas po, may circle din sila. Mahilig po sila mag-experience, then na-discover na umigil. Umigil na pala yung tao dito. Umigil, hindi syempre video po yun, di ba? Ano yun, ano na sila, skip. Bigla may dumaan na foreigner na, ayun, alam mo na yung ginawa something na ano. Pero natanda ko yun na pinakita pa nila sa amin na, uy, foreigner, sabi nila gano'n. Biglang ano.
That is an example of sexting. Well, awful experience. Next is spam. Hindi spam na pinakain. Spam na known as junk email. Spam, you get to receive a message and then napunta siya sa spam. Usually nangyayari ito pag sa Gmail. Siya na yung nagde-detect kung karapat-dapat mo ba yung mabasa or i-open. Next is phishing. The word phishing. Nangangawil. Mr. Lloyd, how is that?
Phishing and cyber attack method. Yung phishing ko, ito po yung pagkuha ng info ng isang tao. For example, pag sinalpak mo yung cellphone mo sa isang, for example, sa mall, may mga malalaking recharge. Pag sinalpak mo ngayon yung cellphone mo doon, pwede na ma-access yung mga accounts mo tulad ng bank account, Facebook, or etc.
Exactly. Very well said. Next we have malware. From the word malware, that is a malicious software. We have two types of malware. It is the virus and the Trojan horse. Are you familiar with virus?
Yes,
Right. Can you give an insight of virus? Mr. Leon.
Ano ba, yung virus po is ano siya, like, parang siyang, like example, ads po, tapos pinindot mo yung ads. Kaya na siya, mapasok na siya dun sa cellphone mo, like, makukuha niya na lahat ng information.
Virus, it is a program that is transferred to another program with the use of computer. Virus is like pandemic. That's virus. Easily spreading. That's it. Next is Trojan horse. Are you familiar with Trojan horse class?
Yes,
Can you give an insight? Your insight about Trojan horse. Mr. Lurimen?
Ano po, yung reference ko sa Trojan horse is from history, which is na yung Trojan horse is ginamit na parang pangpanggap na walang bad intention yung enemy soldier. And then once na take in mo kasi po yung Trojan horse, doon na po magre-release yung baga sa history. Doon na lumabas yung mga kalaban, kaya na-invade yung empire. Diyan naman po sa computer is, once na take in po yung Trojan horse, doon na po mag-spread yung virus.
That's it. That's a Trojan horse. Again, what are the two types of malware? Class?
Virus and
Trojan horse.
Next, would you like to try rolling, Mr. Lurimen? That's it. That is we have a different types of cybercrime. For example, our example is hacking. That is a cybercrime. Do you have any idea what other example of cybercrime is, class? Cybercrime, ano crime? Alright. Another example of cybercrime is spamming. Spamming, phishing, child pornography. That is an example of cybercrime. But we have a Republic Act number 10175 that we can contact when we have experienced a cybercrime. We can ask them a question, what are we gonna do if we experience this or that? Let's say our Facebook was hacked, spam, phishing, child pornography. Doon tayo pupunta sa Republic Act number 10175. Let's check there. Republic Act. Everybody please read the Republic Act number 10175.
This act shall be known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2001. Cybercrime law, a law that deals with all forms of cybercrime.
You can take notes of this. This is useful for your future reference. So that's it, class. Now let us proceed to our next topic. It is a
Online etiquette.
These are the rule of online etiquette. This rule. The first rule is
Remember the
human. How's that, class? Can you give your understanding about remember the human? Mr. JR?
Remember na yun. Ano po, tandaan mo na, tandaan mo na tawag. So, ikaw yung masusunod dun sa mga gagawin sa online.
Very well said. Remember the human. When it comes to online etiquette, you're a human, not an AI, not a robot. So, act one. Next is be ethical. That's a comma. Number 3 is know where you are. How's that? Explain. Miss Chester. Know where you are. Know where you are in online etiquette. When it comes to online, know where you are is the places or room where you belong online. Okay. Thank you. Please be seated. Miss Angel, how is that? Know where you are.
know where you are. Since nasa online tayo, dapat alam natin kung ano yung mga pinopost natin.
Yes. Thank you. Know where you are. It is kapag nasa online tayo class, alamin mo dapat kung nasan ka. Yung ugali na ilalabas natin, dapat kunyari, pang Facebook, yun lang yung ilalabas natin na ugali. Huwag naman tayong maging galahura sa Facebook, maging, tawag doon? Keyboard warrior. Huwag tayong maging keyboard warrior. Kailangan be ethic. Act professional when it comes to online for our own safety and for our own goods. Do you understand, class? Yes. Number 4, respect other people's time and data limits. if you have something to ask to someone, respect their time. Maybe they are busy and doing something. Just respect them. Give them personal time. Let's say for weekends they are not available, let's respect it. Just don't use the time that they are not available. You get it, class? Number 5 is make yourself look good online. Yan, be ethics, be professional online. Your profile, your name, just don't show too much or share too much. Number 6 is share expert knowledge. When it comes to sharing on your Facebook wall, just check the fact and share if it's fact, not a bluff. Kung may references siya, if tama yung mga references siya. Number 7 is keep disagreement help. Ayan na. Example, meron tayong nakaaway on social media, and then may business na hindi napagkasunduan ng maayos, please settle down. I-settle natin ng maayos, bigyan natin ng closure ng maayos. That is, keep disagreement help. Keep disagreement help. Para maiwasan natin yung mga mali at pagkakasunduan online. 8. Respect other people's privacy. Example, your friends is chatting to someone and you want to see if who is she trying to chat. Give them privacy. Huwag tayong basta-basta magtitingin ng message ng iba. Okay? Number 9, don't abuse your power. It means that if you are in the position where you are higher educated, do not use it to some to restrict them. That is, don't use your power. And last is, be forgiving of other people's mistakes. Maging maunawain tayo sa mga nakikilala natin, especially online, ipakakasagot na natin ang mga issue. Yes. That's our class. Do you understand everything?
Yes.
Alright. Again, what are the tips on how to be safe online?
Do not share password.
Your password.
Install and device.
Your password.
Information.
And internet risk.
Cyberbullying, identity theft, cyberstalking, sexting, spam, phishing, malware,
We have 8 internet risk. Right? Next, we have 10 online etiquette. Right. So that's it, class. For your activity, please. Please bring 1 cup and bring 1 cup. And class, for your assignment, after you take that activity for your assignment, I want you to apply the online safety security ethics. And how are you gonna apply those, class? I want you to, for your assignment hack, I want you to check on your personal information and your identity online, or I want you to check your account for your safety. That is your assignment for today's class, and that's it. Thank you for your participation today. Now I will be giving you some gifts of me. Now class, I will be giving you a gift from me as I promised earlier. This one is a mouse pad that I think you can use in your daily lives. Mr. JR, Mr. Lloyd, Mr. Lu,